I knew that was coming, so do you guys. Good afternoon, YouTube. You guys are new to the channel. Hello and welcome. Let me back up here so I can actually not be like cutting my head off here. Good afternoon again, guys. Excuse me. I waited a couple days to get this video together because that way I had, for the purpose of what this is all entailed to, multiple marketplace posts, and they actually came through. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys out there, which I'm sure you guys do, do the find something on marketplace that you're interested in. And it's kind of iffy nowadays. Somebody will respond to you, some may not. Very much, and I'm extremely thankful, every single person this time around came through. So, that being said, this is going to be, I don't know how long, because within the video, you guys are going to see me hooking these systems up, showing on the TV that everything works. I have a couple other videos, but that's the side of the point of this one. So, yeah, basically with that being said, like I said, well, let's put it this way. Let me try to hear, just 1 second here. Okay, this way it's much lighter and everything else. Oh, sorry about all the mess and everything. Yeah, this wire's over here that'll be all hooked up within this video for the one of the consoles. Don't mind the media over here because that will actually be put in the media stand to the left, which I think you guys have already seen, but if not, right over there. That just needs to be kind of put back together. We will not be able to hook up the tube and showing that it works. I know that it works because whenever I actually asked the person I bought it off of, they had sent me a picture showing it works. I bought the 2 and the 3 off of the same guy. Obviously, we can hook that one up. The 4 right here is pretty much kind of a dud. For some reason out here in the shed and in the house, it will not connect to the internet, so I don't have a clue of what's up with that. So give me 1 second here. There we go. Okay, obviously, different angle for you guys. It might be kind of darker a little bit on that side versus over here, but, I mean, it is what it is. I'm sure that you guys can see a greater majority of it. And yes, I do have actually my Rainbow Six old stream in the background, so I don't think I can get copyrighted on that by any means, considering it's my own freaking content. So if they copyright me on this, that's kind of messed up, but we'll see. Then again, I kind of care, but then again, I kind of don't. Excuse me. Just a FYI for anybody out there. Now, granted, YouTube goes across the planet. The 4 I was just telling you guys about, granted, most likely, I'm sure I can look up a video or whatever to pop out the, because in it, if I didn't already mention, is God of War there. I mean, that's like so dark, but you guys already know what it looks like, I'm sure. This disc is stuck in there, and for some reason, I've even, of course, hit the, what do you call it, the eject, I guess. No, it's not coming out, so I do plan on it. I actually do have it posted on Marketplace for sale, so if somebody wants it for potential parts, you know how to fix it or whatever, and you get God of War 2018 with it. So just saying. But considering the factor it's not in working order, at least, or I'm not smart enough how to fix something that might be a potential simple issue. But aside of that, so let's see here right quick. Kind of hard to sometimes do different angles with the camera and such. Plus, here in the future, I do plan on getting like one of those little microphones I can clip on the shirt or some shit, so it's like clear any. Well, I think that they got a good distance up to like, I think it's like 350 feet or whatever. But in time, I will get one of those. But I'm pretty certain you guys should have no issues of really being able to hear me. Let's see here. Okay, so, and I told everybody that I would give them, because of course I usually do tend to, if it's like a marketplace, That's usually the only one besides Goodwill. But there's a couple guys there at Goodwill that watch the channel and everything. I do greatly appreciate that. I appreciate everybody, of course, watching. But I told everybody, of course, through the multiple marketplace purchases, I guess if you will, that I would give them a shout out in the video because, A, I'm extremely grateful for the factor that I was able, that everything went through and such, and every single one of you were absolutely freaking amazing. So from the get-go, thank you guys very much on that. I do greatly appreciate that. So with that being said, now the very first one I caught a deal with a guy, PS5 disc and a Portal. I've never had a PlayStation 4. Hell, I've never even had a fucking Vita, or what is that? I think there's the Vita and the PSP. I'm thinking is the only two. So yeah, I've never had either one of those. So coming extremely late in the game of having the Portal, but hey, I mean, for the deal that I got, I am extremely, again, guy, thank you very much. You hooked me up with a hell of a deal. I couldn't pass it up, and I'm extremely grateful for that. So basically what I'll do on the 5 end, I do have it already hooked up to the TV, so we won't necessarily, I mean, obviously you guys aren't going to sit there and see me hooking it up to the TV when it's already obviously done. But let's see here. Like I said, this is of course just going through the TV on YouTube, looking at my stream, but let's hit the home button right quick. Nope, that was the wrong one. Let me actually... And for some reason it labeled, nope. Didn't mean to do that one. Now that one's actually popping on the old 4. Well, at least that way you guys can see it comes on. But I mean, I can get to the UI and all that, but for some reason, I don't know. I mean, I might try it in a couple of days to see if the actual, words, if the, if I can fix the internet or whatever issue. But anyways, with that, we're going to shut this bad boy off. Yeah, so we'll just... And this is one of the controllers, of course, that did come with the 5. It's came out. I don't know if you guys can see there. It's kind of dark. I can see on that end. But let me turn the 5 on. Or are you not going to turn it on? Well, hold on a second. We might have a slight delay here. Very slight. You know what? Screw it. Hold on. Am I tripping here? We didn't already... You know what? You guys are going to see me actually hook it up. So, you guys can look at this screen. Or, you know what? Actually, give me just a second. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. My bad. I totally forgot. I could have sworn I already had it plugged in. But, hey, that was kind of one of the whole purposes of this video, is the showing of the actual hooking up and then of course powering on, to show you guys, of course, obviously my systems work, and that was a fantastic deal straight across the board for literally everything. So of course, with that being said, of course I still got the 4 on there, no big deal. Let's see here. All right. Alright, got the HDMI in, so pretty sure we all are aware of obviously what that purpose is there. Yee! Let's see, hold on a second, this kind of... And yes, of course, we all know about cord management and such. As you know, that these are cubbies down here. I either plan on, actually, I don't know, well yeah, I do, here. Right quick. Eee. Okay. I'm sure that you guys have seen these before. Literally, like, it comes apart, but you can attach these to your wall. And as you can see, like, straight through it, cord management. So, we'll definitely, hold on, excuse me. All right, let's put that right there. And that way, good thing that has a decent amount of size. That way everything can actually go on through there, and then that way it won't, as I'm sitting on the couch. Now granted, that's only to me because, you know, I'm the only one that's going to be basically looking at, you know, my TV and all that. I'm the only one that's necessarily going to annoy. And yes, I'm along with a whole lot of you others out there. That shit annoys me. I like to have everything as clean and tidy as possible. That's just a part of me. Granted, the shed, you guys know, I'm still not 100% moved in, but it's still a slow daily process. Plus, I'm also doing the process of not necessarily decluttering, but it's just like, if it's shit I don't need or I haven't used in a few years, bye. I don't need it. Let's see here. Alright, so we got HDMI in. Yep. Alright, where is... That's for that. Where the hell is my... There we go. Like I said, we'll definitely get the whole cord management and all that crap taken care of because, yeah. Alright, let's see if I can go down here. Alright, so now the 5 is plugged in. Let's give you guys a little bit of a different angle here. Sit you right down there on the arm of the couch. Why not? Okay. Alright, now let's retry this since it didn't obviously want to work the first time. Okay, now I hear the beep, and you guys can see up there on the top right hand corner. The 5 is available, so let's go, unless it flips it. Oh, never mind. I figured it would. Okay. Oh, hold on, never mind. Let's peep this right quick. There we go. Okay, so as you guys can see, of course, can't connect to the network. Well, at the moment, only thing we technically need is, you guys can see, you know, it's hooked up, it works. Obviously, you guys can't see my password either, consider it comes up in all, let's get rid of that. That might take a minute. Oh, no, okay. So, alrighty. Well, you guys can see, obviously, it works. So, one console down. So, we'll be right back. Hold on a second. Okay, so you guys just got, yeah, I know this is a little bit bright here, but that's another situation. I was going to get a Vlance or something to take care of that situation. But, so, like I said, from the same guy I got the 5 from, your boy hooked him up, or hooked me up with a portal. So, thank you so much again. Of course, like I said earlier, we're just going to turn it on. I'll show you guys that it works and all that. I'll do the hooking up to the internet, all that jazz later on. But yeah, I mean, let me stand right here so it's not all bright on you. Is that the, yes. So, hold on a second. Sweat's definitely starting to get the eye there. Okay, so, boom. Turns on absolutely zero issues. Like I said, I've never had a handheld gaming system. Well, I can't say I've never had a handheld gaming system because I have had a Game Boy. So I mean, that's one of the, I can't say. Woo, that was too close for comfort right there. Even though I'm on carpet, I did not want to drop that bad boy, and I felt like I was more than comfortable with being too close to dropping it. All right, I'm not going to waste your time trying to. We'll get that in there in a moment. You guys ain't worried about all that. Okay, so now technically, Let me move you guys out of the way so you're not getting blinded by the freaking sunlight. Whew. It's getting warm. We're about to have to put the freaking AC up in this bad boy. Okay, so I have a sneeze. I'm just trying to catch it before it freaking. I think we got it. Okay, so just to let you guys know, if I didn't, I'm just trying to remember. I'm old. The brain doesn't work all the time in the right ways. Never mind that shit. Anyways, the two. So I don't have the equipment just yet to basically kind of, I don't even know the term to say, but you guys know this one right here is a 65 LG OLED. There is no, aren't those like AB ports or something? I can't remember the proper terminology, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The red, white, and the yellow for audio and video. I need to order that equipment in order to get the two display onto the TV, and of course obviously play in the future. But I'm aware whenever I actually did get a picture from the guy I actually purchased, I got, honestly, from the same guy, I got the 2 and I got the 3. Got a hell of a deal, and on top of that, if you're watching, guy, you're the shit. I appreciate it so much because I wasn't expecting say, what was it, and you know what, I'll add, if I can remember at the end, I might actually, since I can't hook up the 2, I might put in place of that portion of a marketplace haul, I had another marketplace haul, and every bit of this video is 99.9% gaming. The very end, you'll see, which is the 0.1 or whatever is not gaming, but I needed it, and you're literally sitting on top of it. What I'm going to do, like I said, in the place of, since the 2 I can't show you guys, I'm sure that there's ways, and I'll learn in the future, like where I can actually maybe make a video and like throw a picture or something up in there or whatever. But since I can't, I'll honestly show you guys at the moment that the 2 works. I know it works at the end of the day, so obviously that's pretty much, that's all that matters. I'm the one that bought it. I know it works. I've seen the pictures. I'm good with it. But what I'll do in the placement of that, I will show you guys another marketplace haul. It wasn't in the same day because all the other hauls that I'm going to show you guys were in the same day, but at least this portion that I'm going to put it within it is the same category. So it's, so at least that kind of like fills the PS2's place for hooking up and all that. So give me just a minute. Give me a minute. We'll be right back. Alrighty, so, and this seems to be kind of lit up. I think it'd be alright. I might actually switch angles now that I sit there thinking about it because, I mean, it's kind of light right here, but the last angle, you know what, yeah, give me a minute. And I'll tell you this one, this is way brighter. Okay, so, again, since I can't show you the PS2 just yet, I do know it works. Once I get, the components to hook it up, I might even just make it like a little bit of a short or something, and that way. But anyhow, so now mind you, again, like I said, for I'll get back to the 2 and the 3 here in a minute to wrap up that portion. I'll just finish up here on the like I said, I'm going to do this for the segment, I guess, of the video that was supposed to be for 2, but I don't have the equipment. So what was it? Roughly maybe a week ago or whatever. So I was looking for the messed up PS4. I was looking for a controller for it because I knew that I've. The thing is, I don't know. I can't remember if I've actually played on that one before. I know I've watched YouTube and all that such that. So obviously you got to have the internet in order to access that. We all know that. But anyways, I was looking for a controller for it. So because at that moment, that was the only thing I had to play on. No controller, no game. And it's just, that's the whole, that it goes hand in hand, like peanut butter and jelly, hamburger, you know what I mean? So, I look up, and it was on OfferUp. I don't know if anybody out there, I'm sure that there's plenty of people, especially if you resell or just, trying to look for something cheap that you need or whatever. And not obviously, because not always is it secondhand. And that's also a portion of this part, that not everything is secondhand. But I actually, that's the only thing is like, they weren't on Marketplace. He was actually on OfferUp, but at least that portion of that haul to me is within the game video, so it literally all wraps into itself. But anyway, so now mind you, and when I sit there saying, it was kind of like half and half. It is secondhand / used and new. So these two are the first things that I went and I was offering on. Okay, so like I said, everybody came through on these between Marketplace and my guy on OfferUp. So I seen this bad boy. Obviously, you can see with your eyes, it's brand new. It's staying in there. I have no intentions of taking it out. It works, not an issue. It'll stay out, so that way I have a controller to obviously use it, unless another thing is coming. I'm trying not to jump too far ahead of myself, but it's like with other things that I know in my head, and I'm going to tell you guys here momentarily. You'll understand once it's all said and done. I mean, it's not like it's a big old mystery or anything. All right, so that's that of the controller. That was solely what I was actually looking to go get. So we'll see how this works, but it actually looks like my timer is upside down, so I don't know if I'm going to come through upside down or not. This might be a funny kind of the portion of the video, but actually, I don't know, just in case, give me a second. Just for a little bit of humor, I'll actually show you guys how I had this set up for you after I show you the other portion of this haul. Man, I'll tell you, I get freaking creative when it comes to having freaking different angles and where to put all this shit at, and it's fun. Anyways, so, was not expecting this. This was not a part of the deal. I have 0 complaints here, my friends. 0. My guy, thank you very much. And just to tell you guys of how extremely thankful I was for this, as soon as I walk up, and I know it's like, we're sitting there texting, make sure that, we know pinpoint where we're at. Obviously, we're meeting to make a business transaction here. I walk up to dude, and of course, I know that, he's there with my controllers. That's what I'm there to buy. Well, it's like in a Kroger bag or some type of deal. I know we've all done it. Just, throw whatever it is in a bag. Makes it a little bit easier to transport, so on and so forth. Well, I happen to walk up to him. Standing there, of course, at his cart and everything, and I look up in the, that little front area where he put the kid at. That's where he had the bag of, yeah, I know, I'm hiding something from you guys. You may have already just had a little sneak peek, so, my bad, I didn't realize, of course, walking backwards, having it hanging out there, it's visible. But anyways, so I happen to look at the top of the bag, and I just looked at him, and he's like, I gave you a little bit of extra. I'm like, I don't know if the word's bewildered, and that probably might not even be a word, but I was just like, seriously, dude? He's like, yeah. He's like, I just want to hook you up with a little bit extra. And like, without even like, just like full on like gazing down into the bag, I was like, can I give you a hug? I shit you not, dude. I was just above and beyond grateful that, this dude is about to hook me up. Got this. This is not the only one. I'll make this quick of going through them. Yeah, so everything is clear. All in total here, I'll show you really fast, is actually, let's see, what is that? 9 games. Hadn't a freaking clue that, you know, I was about to get these. But yeah. And I literally, I promise you, like, as soon as we were done with the sale and everything else, I literally asked the man if I could give him another hug. I mean, I could not be more thankful. It's like, dude, you obviously didn't have to do that, and you did. And he's like, yeah, he's like, that's just the type of person I am. It's like, it doesn't take anything to be freaking easy. Not easy. It doesn't take anything to be a nice person. I mean, now granted, do you have to sit there and go and, you know, sell something for X amount of price and then throw, you know, $100 worth of things on top of that? Absolutely not. You know, nobody at all should expect something of that nature. But when it happens, the shock of thankfulness and just kind of like blown away, like, I was just so blown away. And I think he could just definitely tell by me looking at it and kind of like it being kind of almost in a paused, stunned moment. It's like, dude, thank you. I think I told him like 3 or 4 times that I was thankful, because I was, dude. That was just fucking awesome. So, also, you, sir, not certain if I, considering the fact that we were, well, I mean, going through OfferUp, it still has, I mean, I'm sure, you know, if any of you guys are watching this or whatever, it's good chances are you've heard of it. If not, it's literally just, it's like a Facebook marketplace and a Craigslist in its own way. But I don't know. I do have his actual, I think it was his son's phone number, because I don't know, something was up with let me make certain that you guys know how I am with codes. I do not show them, because again, you never know. Somebody might have used it. 9 out of 10 chances that's going to be, you know, the situation. But every once in a while, you have that one situation where it has not been used. And just that factor, so you guys know, like, if I'm selling that shit on eBay or whatever, if it's still a valid code, I want you, the one that bought it, to be able to use it. I mean, I think that's fair. But this guy, man, I'll tell you, you're fucking awesome, dude. I definitely have to turn this one around, because it did have the code on the other side there. But like I said, you know, you guys know as well as I did. Ow. I know you guys, of course, couldn't feel that, but boy, I don't know if that was... That was like a muscle spasm or some shit in the fucking neck, and... Ow! Okay, 3 more here. Not complaining by any means, just letting you guys know that, you know... You never know, man. I mean... Obviously, it doesn't happen all the time, but, I mean, I have had a couple times, and honestly, this actual video here is another person that did hook me up. Again, I didn't know. I am extremely thankful. That bad boy. Now, in all honesty, I'm not. You know, like, I've even played, I think, what was it, MLB The Show 16, I think? So I think 17 Griffey's on it, if I'm not mistaken. You know what? I'm not even going to question that, because I know I have it down here. Ugh. Where are you at? 18. Yes. Oh, no. No, 18's got Aaron Judge. 17. 18 is the one I have a trophy on an old account. 17 has got Griffey. But, that's the only sports game I've... Well, no, I can't sit there and say a sports game, because to me, like Need for Speed Heat and shit, racing is a fucking sport. I mean, we're not going down the drag strip and shit, but it's still a sport. You guys can agree or disagree. I mean, obviously, we all have our own opinions. We're all subject to them. Don't forget that. That's the last one. But, dude, thank you. Genuinely. I hope you do. And, like, I'll go back and look at the, between... Well, I know if the post is knocked off of off-road. I would about imagine that you've taken care of that. If not, it's not a big deal. I obviously have it. Um, but I will actually, I'll go back to the number, your son's number that I should have it. I'll send you the channel. That way, hopefully, you'll at least get on here and you can see my appreciation for that. Because, man, you're awesome. Okay. So, like I said, that is to take place of the PS2 because we don't have the equipment to hook it up to show you guys that it works. I know because, like I said, I've seen it in a picture before I went to pick it up. We're good to go. So now, within, I think I mentioned earlier in the video, the 2 and the 3 I bought from the same guy. So, I think, yeah, I know I sent you a screenshot through Messenger. So, if you happen to get this, again, thank you as well because you also hooked me up and I wasn't expecting it and I'm extremely grateful for that. So, give me just a minute, I'll give you guys a different angle. Alright, so here's the humor to it. Yes, my Pink Floyd shirts are kind of basically like my curtains, if you will. So, technically, well, if you guys ever happen to see my unboxing video of the little tripod that I had the phone in, you'll see of what it is and what I'm describing here. But like the bottom of the main, I guess the foot, was actually up underneath it here, so like it leaning like towards me, it was like holding, of course, the weight of the shirt going against the hanger, but with it hanging right there, it was like basically holding itself into place because with the weight of it pulling forward was pushing down towards the door itself. So yeah, that's where you guys were just at. Tell you, I gotta get creative every once in a while. You guys don't want to sit there and see a straight line shot. I mean, I know at the very beginning that's how it was, but yeah, boys learning, so we'll be right back. Alrighty, I did actually go ahead and close this that curtain because it was pretty fucking bright right there, and I'm not trying to have the sunlight coming through and being bright on you guys. Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead really quickly. We're going to disconnect the 5 since the 3 basically has the same exact, setup, plug-in, HDMI. So we're going to unhook the 5 right quick, throw the 3 on there, and then we'll power up the 3 and show you guys that it works because, like I said, literally the 2 is the only one I just don't have the equipment to. I looked it up. I think it's like 18 bucks on Amazon. So eventually I will get that because, I mean, obviously I bought it. I wanted to play it eventually. But as of this moment, since we don't have that equipment, there is no PS2 time. But it is what it is. We'll get there. No big deal. Okay, so over here. Yeah. Hold on. I think I did turn that off. Okay. Okay. Yeah, good thing you guys can't see that. That is annoying when people do that. Alright, let's see here. Let's pull it out here right quick. I just want to make certain that I know I got cables and all that jazz. So yeah, it's just your that model there. I know, of course, I didn't do that with the 5 and all that, but it's all good. So let's lay this down here for just a second. We'll hook up the cables and then plug the bad boy in and get you guys a view of the 3 working. All right. I love how simple that shit is. Power, HDMI, boom. Keep shit simple. Okay, so let's go right now back in there. And I don't know if you guys noticed or not, and of course I did do it on purpose. Once I get my media stand here, I don't know why the hell I'm out of fucking breath, but once I get the media stand fixed and everything, I will be moving my media to the media stand. But until then, once that does happen and I get an OG PlayStation, it'll go here. That way you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5's behind the TV. just kind of, you know, I'm sure I'm not the only one out there that has them organized in such ways. Plus, in ways, it just kind of makes it easier, and I think, to be in a row like that. Oh, that might help to be the proper direction there. Ah, dang it. Come on. You also gotta love it when your HDMI cable is just slightly, not tweaked, but you guys know how cables are. Whenever they had a little bit of a curve or whatever in them, they're gonna definitely fight against you to, you know, do their purpose and such. But we got it. And yes, like I said, we will definitely deal. Not right now, not in the video, but we definitely will deal with cable management. That's for damn sure. Oh. And honestly, aside from the portal itself, I mean, I did the other night, you know, I did just what I did for you guys. I hit the power button just to see the screen came on, and that's the gist of what I did. So, not necessarily, I know it works. Like I said, I see even in pictures from the dude that sold the 5 and the portal to me. You seen the 5, it's good. You seen the portal screen come on, it's good. Okay, let's see here now. I gotta think. Oh, that's kind of hard sometimes. The TV. The fuck? Did I unplug it? The hell? I didn't think I unplugged it unless something happened. That was weird. Let's see. Alright. I know you guys can't see that, or you might be able to, I don't know. But just turn the 3 on. Yeah! Okay. At least that's what I'm saying. Oh. Yeah! Well, I don't know what that's doing, but it did at least turn on. Did you... What the... Hold on. Okay. Okay, cool. We're good to go. I don't know. Maybe it was the TV just having its own issues, which it has been having here lately, so it works. So, yeah. Whew. It's hot. Alright, we'll be right back. Give me one second. Alright, I know we had a little bit of delay there, my bad. This bad boy did come with it. Obviously, it's kind of a knockoff, but hey. We see that it powers on. Home button. Got the 1 up there. Okay, I mean that's all that matters to me. This sounds weird though. I mean, it sounds like something's loose in it, but hey. All that matters is it works. So, I don't know. The blue one I hooked up, I didn't actually hook it up, you know, for you guys to see. Let me actually do that for you guys here right quick. So I was having a moment, I was like, dude, what's going on here? So, but yeah, give me 1 second. Let's ravel this dude up here. Yep, I'd definitely say within a day or two, if not some point tonight, your boy's definitely getting the AC put up in here, because, yeah, it's getting there already, at least for me. Okay, so we got the blue one here. It's also a knockoff, but again, you know, I don't think, yeah, this one does seem like it is a dud. It's also not, that's not a big deal. I don't really, I mean, do I want a working controller? Obviously, yes, but you guys just seen the green one, we're good. So I am more than okay with it. Plus the factor what I'm about to show you guys as well, more than makes up for this. So, I mean, seriously, unless you see, like I said, I did see the picture he showed me of the screen. Obviously, I'll have to hook that back up to shut it off and such. People have gotten burnt on there before. I mean, that's, you know, that's not no new news. We all know this. But considering the factor of what I've gotten and just the people I've dealt with, I could not be happier. I mean, seriously, one device out of everything so far I've gotten, it doesn't work. It's okay. It is not an issue. As long as this one works and you guys are literally sitting on the back of the couch, and I mean, you see, I know you can't really see how much of a distance, but it's not that far. I can sit there and chill up on the couch with this shit and fucking play. Your boy's good. Okay, so, alright. Man, it's been so long since I've been on a 3, it's not even funny. How do we go to turn off? That's what I want to do. Okay, so turn off system. Yes, I do. Okay, so you guys see it turned on, turned off. We are good. Okay, so go ahead and wrap that bad boy back up. So let's see here. You guys got to see the 5. You've seen the portal. Obviously not the 2, considering those situations, which you guys are already aware. I don't need to repeat that. We did the other, the offer up, basically that hole in place of the 2. See here. So now you guys just seen, so the 5, the portal, the 3. Okay. And obviously, like I said, you guys even seen when the 4 screen came up. It might be something, like I said, it might be something stupidly simple to be fixed. I'm just not really computer and all that tech savvy. I know how to turn the fuckers on and play them. That's about the gist of it. So when it comes down to the fine details of all that literal tech, what would you call it? I don't want to say mumbo jumbo, but you guys are getting the point of what I'm getting across. I don't know when it breaks down to like all the different terminology and such. So I just know, like I said, like a kind of fucking computer. I know how to turn them on and click to where I want to go and see. Same thing with the game. So, all right. Okay, we're going to unhook the 4. I don't even think I had the. Where the hell do I have it fucking plugged in at? That makes no sense. I got the TV. And I'm literally kind of confuzzled at the moment here. Like, legitimately as I do. Okay. Actually, I think I do have 3 HDMI ports on the back of the TV, so obviously that would make sense upon the video, obviously, going through. Let's see. Man. If that's one thing that they could actually ever get rid of, I mean, obviously I know handhelds don't have cords and such unless you're, charging them. But good grief, yeah. So that was definitely in. So I definitely have the least. Was that what I got? Yeah, 3 ports. Okay, so there was that, and then let's go with depower. Excuse me. Okay, that actually, never mind. That does make sense. Sitting there thinking, where's the 3 plugged in? The TV is over there, so that makes sense of why I'm having a moment, everyone. So bear with me. Okay, so. Yee! Why are you not coming down there? It's disconnected. What's it? Come on. Cord management, yo. Cord management. Sheesh. I don't know if you guys, well, probably not from that angle, but It honestly does look like shit. I'm not even gonna lie. But okay, so 1 second here. Oh boy, oh boy, yeah, AC is definitely coming in really soon. So like I just told you guys, that 4, I don't know the situation with it. Not a big deal. I've been looking for the console I'm about to show you guys, but there's also another one, which, I mean, I would about imagine if not every PlayStation player is aware of this console. You may not be, I mean, but I can't remember. I think it's a limited edition. It's like the really deep blue, and then it has the icons on top. I want to say in gold. Hold on a second here. Okay. But yeah, it's like in a dark blue, and it has the gold icons on top. I'm sure you guys have seen one, and or you potentially even have one. In due time, I want one. Just for, I don't know if I will play on it or not, but in all honesty, for a collector's item, I would love to fucking have it. So with that being said, that's one that I want. Eventually, like I said, I will get it. So, I've also been looking for this bad boy. Yeah. Yes. Another marketplace. I was about to say marketplace order. No, another marketplace sale, I guess, if you will, that actually fully came through. So I was extremely grateful for that. And also, you guys, I'll go back as well and look at Messenger and see if I did or didn't send you the channel. And so that way, at least, I want to do this for everybody. Like I said, I've even told people in the past, for anything that I bought off of them, it's just saying, giving you a thank you for doing something. I mean, of course, I thank you there in person, and then it's like, for something like this, I can make a video for you guys, for the channel, and then for, giving the shout outs and the thank yous to the people that I bought things off of that actually came through. I just like it. So, oh yes. And it even came with a matching controller. That's a beauty. So, now, since the other 4, as you guys seen, obviously, we don't have to go down that path of explaining all that shit again. So, give me just 1 minute. Let me find the actual cables for the 4, because I know I have them. I just, like I said, I've been trying to, in the middle of listing shit on Marketplace and eBay, getting shit off of Marketplace, and like I'm moving into the shed. It's getting in its ways of cleaning up and putting it together. It's still a work in progress. Not much is left, but yeah. Give me 1 minute. We'll be right back. Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I did find the HDMI and power there. And I just sit there and told myself too, I was like, I know whenever I picked it up yesterday that, whenever dude handed it all to me, it had the controller there and of course the console, and he had the cable hooked up to it, but for some reason, or no, he didn't have the cable hooked up to it, it was just all bundled right there, so I just happened to put it up on the shelf and I didn't realize it. So let's get, alright, HDMI, boop, and power. Now, same thing, I seen this on there, and he did have, within the post, itself, because with like the 2 and 3, it was just posted, just showing the consoles. So, and that's why, it's like, if anybody, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, when you go to buy something, especially if it's electronics, you can send me a picture or a video of it right quick, and we can do business. So that way, obviously, you're covering your butt, and then, it also, to me, personally, I think that tells me a whole lot about, the seller, because I've had things like even on my eBay store, like I've had things where it's been like my mistake, and I just, in all honesty, if it's something just slightly off worded or whatever, like I just sold some. Now this is on me again. Like I said, I just said screw it, just give them their money back. Wasn't worried about it. I was like $4 into what I sold. I mean, I made a good ass profit, but hey, it is what it is. Um, what was it? I ended up posting it was wrong. It was some ink, but apparently the expiration dates were wrong. I didn't even zoom in. I just said screw it. Keep your money. Have a good day. Because on the other end of that too, to me personally, it looks better on you. If a customer has called something out and you see it or whatever, you messed up. You messed up. Own up to that shit. And in the long run, you do that, you don't cause any issues or whatever. It's bound to. I mean, people are going to be people. We all know this, but in the long run of things, it's going to most likely make your fucking store better because people are they're going to leave comments. Like I said, people are people, and if you take care of people, typically in that nature, you're also have good chances of having a return customer. So that's why I always make certain that I try to make certain that everything is posted and advertised as what it is. So I'm not false advertising, I guess, if you will. But all right, so yeah, you gotta see my nice big ass bald head right there. All right, we're gonna put this in here. All right, so obviously you guys can't see shit from there. So give me 1 minute here. All right. Give me a second. I need some water. Before we get a little parched. Oh. Man, I tell you, water, the colder the better. That's just me. But damn, yummy. Okay, so power and HDMI. Let's tend to these two. And now you guys, besides the pictures, you guys just literally seen the 3 turned on just like me. I mean, Grant, like I said, I've seen it in a picture on Messenger, but of it actually being booted up and all that shit, yeah, you guys just seen it firsthand just like I did. Which I'm sure if you guys have a 3, I'm sure y'all already obviously have seen that. Okay, let's go down. Oh, excuse me. Alright, there's that. HDMI is in. Throw some power to this bad boy. Oh. Okie dokie. Good old Uncharted controller. Let's see if it's still charged up or not. I mean, I do obviously have cables, but hey, you hear that? I don't know if you guys did or not, but I did. What do we have here? See if it's going to take a second to flip over. If not, we got the controller. Oh, hold on. Hey! Hey! Hold on. What? Okay. So, we'll definitely... I mean, I can see, obviously, he's rebooted it to factory settings, which, I mean, that's what we normally would all do, so... That is definitely more than a understanding moment there. Alright, so, let's... Alright. Plug the controller in. Let's see here. Hold on, is that right? Yep. Alright, we're plugged in. If you guys can I'm sure you can see that. Okay. Definitely English. I mean, hey, you guys see me get it turned on and everything else. You want to see me literally get it set up, so let's begin setting up. Okay, next. Actually, alrighty. Of course, obviously, just for my, obviously, passwords and, that nature, give me just a moment and we'll get fully logged in here. And like I have said beforehand, the internet is not fantastic out here, so that's another reason why your boy hasn't been streaming on the channel. So with that, I do apologize. I will be getting that taken care of. I think I'm gonna have to actually have it's like a new 7G or some type of shit. It's a Wi-Fi fucking you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. Nah, we'll skip that shit. Alright, can't connect to the network for whatever, Canada. Okay. We're gonna pause. I'll actually get this shit done and then I'll be right back. Okay. So obviously you guys can see the main UI. I haven't really put obviously any further information in there, but as we can see, the Uncharted 4 PS4. My bad. That's not Uncharted 4, just Uncharted. For some reason I've always had that in my head as Uncharted 4. No, it's the Uncharted PS4. But here you guys go. You can see, like I said, also of course I did see in the post that the dude had it on the screen showing it works. And of course he even had it plugged in. He's like, you can see on screen it's working and you can see the controller is charging. And obviously for you guys can, yeah, right there, you guys can see that. Okay, so we're going to disconnect this. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, my bad. Sitting there thinking of the fire, how you can hit the PlayStation button and go down to turn it off. Obviously not the same situation here with the 4. So turn off. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. See, obviously from the get-go, you guys can't see the 2, for you already know the reasons. You guys see me hook up the 3. We're good to go on that. You've seen the 5 at the very beginning. It's good. You've seen the portal come on. It's good. Obviously the Uncharted PS4, you've just seen it hooked up and it's good to go. You've seen, like I said, it was different platform. It was on OfferUp, but it was the same subject matter, I guess, if you will. Yeah, you guys are gonna have a little bit of barking. Sis is out in the backyard, so. Oh yeah, from OfferUp. So, thank every single one of you. I do have the end cap to the video here in just a second. It's nothing like spectacular by any means. Not like I told you guys at the beginning of the video. It's like 99.9% gaming. Hold on before I stop, because I almost forgot on you guys. Let's see. I gotta find where they're at. So yeah, not to hold you guys up, I'm gonna pause you for just a second. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so remember the OfferUp portion? Dude, I bought the 2 controllers. He hooked me up with, I say, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. Didn't even think about it, but yeah. So, my guy that you sold me the 2 and the 3, for one, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Hell of a fucking deal. You came in solid on that. You came in way more solid than that. I mean, I was not expecting anything extra. Like I said, on any type of, sale, whether it's Craigslist, Marketplace, OfferUp, any type of selling app, nobody should expect to get anything extra. You're going there for what you had in mind that you're going to purchase, which I did. I showed you guys. But, so, my boy, with the 2 and 3, thank you. I did not expect anything extra. The controllers, yes, because you told me that. Now the thing is, obviously the 2 doesn't have a controller. I can get one. Not a huge deal. I'm not that worried about it. And like I said, I mean, the games alone, to me, way make up over. I would say that the blue controller that I was showing you guys, nah, I'm pretty certain that's had its last day. It's okay. That's crispy clean. So you got that. Yeah. CIB, baby. So was Diablo, as you guys have seen. And she is crispy. Here's that. And then this one, as you can tell, obviously, is clear case. Nothing, no box art or anything in there. Again, that's more than fine. They were given to me for free. I am more than fucking grateful for that. Thank you so much. Might have to have a little t-shirt or something to run across it, but dude, that's clean as shit. And that bad boy. So far, I think now it's not a CIV, but you see the game there. It could use a little cleaning itself, but it does look definitely once it's cleaned to be very much playable. So again, I was not expecting any of the games, so that was definitely just a complete total fucking bonus, all in all. I was just expecting the 2 and the 3, and obviously expecting a controller per, but I'm more than okay with the situation what I have, and we're good with that. So with that being said, okay, let me retract here for you guys. I know this video is long, I do apologize, but at least you guys got every bit that's least within the marketplace haul that I did and the one offer up run that I ran. Because yes, the very first one was the 5 with the portal. The second one technically coming in was the 3 and the 2. So that's the marketplace's one. And of course you got offer up, that was the controllers that I mainly went for, and then of course I got the bonus of the games. Marketplace for the Uncharted PS4 that came through. Not the same day, but still it was a marketplace that came through. For some reason I think I'm forgetting something, but I think I'm just because you got 2, you guys seen 3, 4, 5, Portal. That's all the fucking gaming consoles I got. 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, I got 5, and within like 2 to 3 days, I got 5 different fucking consoles within. Yeah, I'm trying to build up my freaking childhood here again. Okay, fucking loving this shit. Okay, I literally think that is actually it. Besides the last thing is, and again, you guys are sitting on it again. So let me pause you guys here for a moment, and we'll show you what's up. There you go, ladies and gents. Obviously, you guys know if you follow the channel, for one. Hey, if you guys have, actually made it all the way to this point, thank you very, very much, for one, because I didn't realize I was going to be pushing this over an hour, but like I said, I wanted to show you guys a video of all my systems that I could hook up and show that they work and everything else. And, so, this is that 1%, if you will, out of, like I said, between Marketplace and the offer posts that of course, they all came through. Again, thank you guys very much for that. Seeing this bad boy, not too far from the house. And the thing was kind of cool. I'll give you a little side story really fast. So, the 3 and the 2 were all up in the same town. Probably I don't even think maybe a mile apart. I don't even think that they were that far apart. But, yeah, I got this up there. And, thank you, homie. I don't know the same thing for the guys that, you know, sold me the systems and such. If I haven't sent you the channel, I will do so that way you can actually see that, you know, I'm also giving you a shout out because you also hooked me up. Everybody across the board, you know, I didn't, you know, lowball anybody or anything else. Everybody obviously accepted, you know, my offer and everything else, hence why I have all the items that I have. So I'm very grateful that you guys hooked me up. And yeah, you can't beat it because, like I said, since you guys know I'm, you know, trying to live the shed life and everything else, we got, you know, my bedroom, man cave, game room, you know, whatever you want to call it on that. But you know, you can't beat a lovely little fridge. I mean, yeah, she's got literally, I don't know if there's a foot down there to adjust or whatever, or if I need to place like a little wood shim or something up underneath it just to level out. It's not horrible. I mean, it's, at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. It keeps my beverages cold. Fuck, that's good. Oh. So yeah. Well, ladies and gents, thank you once again. If you've actually made it this far into the video, I greatly appreciate it. I did not mean to make it go over an hour, but I do appreciate you guys if you did stay and check it out. And since this is literally for the gaming portion of the channel, like I told you guys, I'm having internet issues, so that is the main issue. That's the main reason I have not done any live streams or anything here lately. I will be getting it fixed because not only do I simply want to get back into it because I absolutely fucking love it, but for you guys because, well, you know, I love whenever you guys come on here and bullshit with me and, you know, everything else. It's, oh. Yeah. Forgot to move my shit off the couch. Let's see. Boy, I'm almost kind of fucking tuckered out. It's warm up in here, but excuse me. Damn, excuse me. I apologize. Here goes another one. But yes, I think that's all for this video. Like I said, I wanted to get every bit of gaming that I did for all of the marketplace hauls offer up. Yeah, that was the only two. And even though they weren't all on the same day, the only one, I'm pretty certain that I mentioned it to you and that you guys caught that literally the only marketplace buy that wasn't on the same day was the Uncharted PS4. But man, yeah. Yes. So with that being said, again, every single one of you, for watching this, I greatly appreciate it. Two, you guys are awesome. But yes, I do believe that's going to actually wrap up this, and I'm, excuse me, I'm not trying to freaking cough all over you guys. Obviously, after this post and everything else, I'm going to try to get it in today. If not, it might be tomorrow, but I have another rather huge, it's not even a haul, to be honest with you, but I'm not gonna give anything away on it, but look forward to another one. It might be ballpark about this much. It might be actually a little bit less time. I'm not 100% certain, but I will have another video coming for you guys. I would say, in a way, just to kind of give you kind of somewhat of a hint, if you will. It's not not necessarily like a marketplace haul or yard sale type of deal, but I'll just kind of let you guys know in a sensible way. It's we'll leave you on a cliffhanger. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I just don't want to like word anything to like potentially like give away of what I'm doing here. But once you guys see, you know, the next big long video, you'll understand by. And then once you see of what I'm doing within the video, and after I actually explain of and why the purpose of said video is there, then but you guys will see it. Like I said, it might be a little bit later on tonight, it might be tomorrow, but I would say within a day, 2 at the absolute latest, you guys will get that video. But other than that, again, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching this. Like I said, once I get the internet fixed and everything else, then we will be back doing live streams. And then I also do have the gaming chair down here in the corner. Pretty certain that you guys have seen it beforehand. But if not, I will have an unboxing video for that, because I've had that bad boy for like 2 or 3 years, and yeah, sadly, it's still in the damn box. So you guys will get a unboxing video for that, and then also for the live streaming, I'm also in the looks for a camera, so I can also do not only, of course, the live stream, I will have a live video or live face cam. So just want to try to look around just to make certain that there's nothing that I potentially overlooked, and I don't think it is, because that's all the systems that I had bought, and controller wise and everything else, and then of course you guys seeing the extra stuff that people gave me. So that being said, again guys, you're fucking awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching, and with that being said, we'll see you next one. See you guys.